Pittsburgh at Denver. Look, we miffed last week. Like we should have bet the Steelers. It was the
Yeah.
prime Mike Tomlin spot. I don't know why we didn't. We got cowardly because of Justin Fields, which was stupid. Mike
Yeah,
Tomlin
we
as a
just got we have
dog.
too much noise. I think you're the same boat as me. You had too many people in your ear telling you
Yeah,
too much shit, and it just
I
scared
agree.
us off it.
I agree. And also, I think honestly, I think we were too locked in on games from the offseason. Like we
Yeah.
we were, like we firmly had bias. That was just the problem. Mike Tomlin as a dog on the road, you book it. Like 100% book it. Mike Tomlin is a road favorite, 44%
There we
against the
go.
spread. When Tomlin opens as 3 or higher on the road, 38%. So that alone, like, and this has been a spot we have bet for years,
Yeah.
right? So we're going to have to bet Denver +3 here. I will say Denver is another team that fits into the luck rankings. There is a caveat. Week 2 home luck teams are 500 against the spread. So I can't give you that as a factor, but I do like everything else going the Broncos' way. To be honest, I was impressed with the Broncos last week. I thought they were super competitive. It was a backdoor, you know, sort of push for them because the game landed on 6.
Mm.
But I was impressed with the Broncos.
I'm so glad because I was so worried you're going to come in Pittsburgh, but this is a no-brainer. Denver. I
Yeah.
dare the sports books to move this up to 3.5. Oh my god, I can't tell you how much money I'd put on this if it's Justin Fields as a -3.5 favorite on the road. It's like, man, too much love and respect, and you know, unlike whatever the hell Atlanta did last week, Sean Payton's going to have it schemed up just for JJ Watt. Everything they do will be either throwing him off balance or moving the ball the other way. Just keep him totally out of involvement of this entire game. So, yeah, I love this number. And it also, we didn't even talk about it. Denver at home. This is another thing I need to get off Evan, but it's like in my lifetime, in the first 2 weeks, whatever the number used to be, I used to always take Denver at home. And now, these last 4 or 5 years, I've taken a step back from just betting it blindly just because Denver had drafted so terribly and they just kept putting out terrible teams. Chad nailed it, though. Like, this team, we talked about going into the year, I felt like they were going to be hungry and they'd have some fight in them. We saw that in Seattle game. They could have laid down and died when they were down by double digits, and they didn't. Like, I'll admit, I had, Seattle in the survivor pool. I thought for sure they were going to get the ball back and Bone Mix was going to drive the field and just ruin our lives again. So it's like, I can't believe I'm giving any fear to this kid who, on all tempers purposes, he did not look great in that game. But like Chad said, when he had to make big plays, he was able to make it. So I like this matchup for Denver, not just offensively, but defensively. I like what they're going to be able to do against Fields. I think they're going to be able to give him problems. And this Pittsburgh offensive line, we saw it against Atlanta. They're banged up. They got injuries. They really can't move the ball like they want to either. So, yeah. But let's buy low on Denver here and sell high on this Pittsburgh team in this spot, Chad.
You know what? I'm making it my exact decision.
Wow.
Take
A
Denver
rookie.
Broncos +3.
Okay.
I'm okay. I was debating between this and another game, and no, it's not the Bears game, and so it must be the last game. And I think I've just convinced myself, and you've convinced me that I'm going with this as the exact decision.
Yeah, this is
Here we go.
definitely a good spot to take Denver.